Greetings, fellow carbon-based bipeds. I am Scott Rose, and you are watching Explosions and Stuff. Today, I'll be reviewing the 2014 film Drive Hard, starring Thomas Jane, John Cusack, and Zoe Ventura. An overview of the movie? Retired race car driver Peter Roberts has taken up a job as a driving instructor in Australia's Gold Coast. One day he gets Simon Keller as a student, who ends up kidnapping Roberts and forcing him to be his getaway driver for his bank robbery. Now the two of them are racing across the Gold Coast, trying to outrun the police, the feds, and even the mob. Their only chance of getting out of this alive is to drive hard. The pros of this movie? Well, first of all, there was the chemistry between John Cusack and Thomas Jane. The two of them just played off each other beautifully. It really looked like neither one of them had a clear plan of what was happening or what they were doing. They were both just flying by the seat of their pants and taking things as they came to it and just, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But until then, I'm not even going to think about it. Neither one of them really had a plan. It was like, okay, bad guys are shooting at us. I guess we should either shoot back or drive faster. One of the two. Hey, how about we do both? That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. The two of them just played off of each other beautifully. And Keller, who was played by John Cusack, was a really likable villain. He was kind of the guy, he didn't really feel like he was the bad guy, because he was robbing from someone who screwed him over. So he was really likable. You could really get into him. He wasn't like a really mean person. He did mean things when he had to do mean things, but really he was just a thief, and he didn't like to hurt people, but he would if he had to. It was really easy to like him. Also, the car chases in this movie were just beautiful and fantastic and amazing. They were the primary source of action in this movie. So yes, it was really important that they did a good job with them. And they did. Those car chases were just beautiful. I loved them. The cons of this movie? Well, first of all, who the hell tries to lay low in a classic Mustang that's all tricked out, has a sporty paint job, and has racing seats in it? Who does that? No one, because the car's going to stand out. You aren't going to lay low in that kind of a vehicle. Go with like a Civic or something neutral, something you see everywhere and every day, an ordinary looking car, not this muscle car that's painted up to look like it goes fast as hell. That's idiotic, but for some reason, they did that in this movie. Also, at one point their Mustang conks out, so they have to get a new car. Well, they got another classic Mustang. It's like every car they stole was a classic Mustang. Why? It was just way too convenient. It was practically the same car, just painted different and with a spoiler on it. No! Way too damn convenient. Also, the CG in this movie just looked cartoonish and bad. They had some great practical effects in one particular scene, but most of it was computer-generated effects, and they just looked bad. The best action scene in the movie? That would have to be the very first car chase of the movie. Keller just robbed the bank, and Roberts is waiting in the driving school car. Keller gets in and to start getting shot at, and Roberts just takes off through the city in this car. It's got the driving school logo all over it. It's clearly not designed to be a sporty car. It's like your average priced, reasonably priced car that your average mom's going to be driving down the street. And he's taking sharp turns, going through tight little spaces. And it's just fantastic. The things this guy did with this car were great and beautiful. Kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. I loved this scene in the movie. My overall thoughts on the movie? I loved this movie. I give it 2 thumbs up, easily. 2 thumbs up. No, it's not very deep as far as stories go, but the reason people are going to watch this movie is for the car chases and for how Thomas Jane and John Cusack play off of one another. This isn't some revolutionary film that's going to change the world of cinema. No, this is a popcorn flick, plain and simple. It knows what it is and it pulls it off beautifully. If you want a movie with exciting car chases and entertaining characters, you need to check out Drive Hard. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel for new action movie reviews posted every week. Also, if you have any recommendations for movies you would like me to review in the future, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you and have a nice day.